want to thank everybody who flew in from all over the world, all over the country for the second annual Garrett Gold Challenge happening here in California.
Welcome to Garrett Gold Challenge 2, sponsored by Axiom Light.
We're here in a discreet location. I'm not going to tell you where, because you're going to come out here trying to get all the gold. But there's gold coming out of here so big, it covers up my hand.
So what's the plan today, Nico?
Plan today is to get Katie on her first quartz gold specimen. I want to bring a gift down for all of you to borrow. You might need this so we can see your gold. It'll be fine. All right?
¿Qué pasa?
Put your hand out. I want you to say a number. The second it hits your hand.
7 grams.
7 grams.
A lot fucking bigger than 7. That's a fucking monster, dude. It's laying everywhere.
See you soon. Sorry, I'm a dad.
Ask Jeff Williams.
So come on, let's go.
I like your bling, man.
My bling? What am I wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, your braces?
Real.
Yeah. Coming to you from the beautiful mountains of California, out here in the Motherlode country, gold terrain. And today we got Nico Velios. How you doing?
Great.
Good to see you.
Welcome to Gold Country.
So you've been prospecting for a little bit, huh? Tell me about what you do, you know?
Yeah, that is definitely a nugget. Let me see that fucking thing. Another one.
Nobody do it better. Going back to Cali, strictly for the weather, women and the sticky green. No seat, please. Papa ain't soft, dead up in the hood. Ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up. You drunk them licks up. Mad cause I got my and my forfeit. The game is mine.
I've seen a few of your articles. You do some writing for some of the gold publications.
Yep.
Saying that you run the GM24K, you run the Axiom. You look like you got some experience with a pretty good variety of machines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good year to be looking. A lot of people getting into it for the first time. So probably get with somebody that knows what they're doing, get some training. Any other advice for how they learn their craft? Or is it more just hours?
You got time.
So, some shotgun pellets or some lead, pieces like that. Those are kind of good to hear what gold might sound like, similar
Right.
conductivity, right?
Very, very similar. A lead pellet will fool a nugget hunter every time.
But you got to dig those, right?
You gotta dig them.
Any final advice for our listeners that are thinking about prospecting? Or
Everybody's hopping on board this gold train right now. It's another gold rush happening with the price of gold. And, social media, people sharing what they're finding, people realizing, holy moly, there's actually real treasure still out there. I'd say get into it as soon as possible. If it's something you want to try to do, now's the time.
hey, I think now's the time we get out here and try to find some on our own today. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Well, hey, Nico, appreciate you being with us today, spending a couple of minutes. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Cali, I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back.
Here we go, Garrett Gold Challenge 2. I'm a little late to the party this morning because I had to work.
Give me one more chance. I'll be whipping on the freeway, the NYC way, on the celly with my homeboy Lance. Pass ass from left to right.
But I know Nico is desperately just wanting to see me eat my breakfast. I did bring him food too. So here we go. I got my new Axiom waiting for me out there, and we'll see what we can find.
Cut. We need some context. Let's talk about why all these individuals came from all over the world. So let's rewind 175 years and dig into why this event is happening in California and why we're finding gold here. All right, narrator guy, why don't you take over from here?
We're diving headfirst into one of the most transformative events in American history, the California Gold Rush. It all started with a glint of yellow in a riverbed and quickly exploded into a global phenomenon, reshaping California and the nation forever. Our story begins on January 24th, 1848, at a sawmill owned by John Sutter, located on the South Fork of the American River in Coloma. A carpenter named James Marshall was overseeing the construction of a new water wheel. As he inspected the tail race, the channel carrying water away from the mill, something caught his eye. It was gold. Not just a speck, but several small gleaming nuggets. Marshall, initially uncertain, performed some rudimentary tests. The news, despite attempts to keep it quiet, soon leaked out. And when it did, the world rushed in. By 1849, the trickle of prospectors had become a flood. These were the 49ers, a diverse wave of adventurers, dreamers, and fortune seekers from every corner of the globe. They braved treacherous sea voyages around Cape Horn, perilous overland journeys across vast plains and mountains, and dangerous treks through the jungles of Panama, all for the chance to strike it rich. California's population exploded. San Francisco, once a sleepy village, transformed into a bustling, chaotic boomtown almost overnight. Tent cities sprang up along the rivers and new settlements dotted the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. This rapid, largely unregulated growth brought immense opportunities, but also significant challenges, lawlessness, disease, and intense competition for the best claims. But where was all this gold coming from? The answer lies deep within the geology of the Sierra Nevada and a feature famously known as the California Motherlode. Sierra Nevada, Spanish for snow-covered mountain range, is a relatively young geological feature. Formed by tectonic forces over millions of years, molten rock pushed its way upwards, cooling and solidifying to form the granitic backbone of the mountains. Within this magma were superheated fluids rich in dissolved minerals, including gold. As these fluids flowed through cracks and fissures in the existing rocks, they cooled and deposited their precious cargo, forming quartz veins laced with gold, what we call lode, or hard rock deposits. The Motherlode itself is a long, narrow zone, roughly 120 miles long and varying in width, running along the western foothills of the Sierra Nevada. But not all gold in the gold rush was found in these hard rock veins, especially in the early days. The initial discoveries, like Marshall's, were of placer gold. This is gold that has been eroded from its original lode source by natural forces like weathering, rain, and river action over millions of years. Rivers and streams acted like natural sluice boxes, carrying the gold downstream. Because gold is heavy, it would settle in areas where the water flow slowed down, in gravel bars, behind boulders, or in cracks in the bedrock. These are recent alluvial deposits. Early miners, using simple tools like pans, rockers, and sluice boxes, targeted these easily accessible placer deposits. They were literally sifting through the sands and gravels of existing riverbeds. But the Sierra Nevada also held another, richer type of placer deposit. Millions of years ago, rivers flowed in different locations than they do today. These ancient rivers also concentrated gold, and their gravel beds were sometimes buried by later volcanic activity or landslides. These tertiary gravels, or ancient auriferous gravels, became incredibly rich targets. To get at them, miners developed new techniques. Hydraulic mining, for instance, involved blasting these ancient hillsides with powerful jets of water, washing away entire landscapes to release the gold. While incredibly effective, this method also had devastating environmental consequences. The California Gold Rush was more than just a treasure hunt. It was a catalyst for immense social, economic, and demographic change. It accelerated California's path to statehood in 1850, fueled economic growth across the United States, and drew a diverse global population to the West Coast. But it also brought hardship, displacement of Native American populations, and significant environmental alteration. The legacy of the gold rush is complex. It built fortunes, shaped the landscape, and laid the foundations for modern California. The stories of the 49ers, the ingenuity of their mining techniques, and the incredible geological forces that concentrated that glittering prize continue to fascinate us today.
That should give you a fairly good overview of California's gold history. What wasn't covered was the series of events that took place over the last 150 years that shaped the mining industry into what it is, or maybe I should say what it isn't today. Following the landmark Sawyer Act, hydraulic mining was banned entirely in California in 1884. This was a significant blow to the mining industry, as hydraulic mining was one of the primary sources of gold in the state of California. During World War II, the U.S. War Production Board issued an order which effectively blocked all gold mining operations in the United States. This order, which was issued on October 8, 1942, classified gold mining as non-essential and required mines to cease operations within 60 days. The primary reasons for this blockage were to conserve manpower and resources for the war effort, and to redirect mining labor to other, more critical industries. In 2009, California banned suction dredging, the widely accepted last method of placer gold mining for those seeking to make a living doing so, was cut off from all miners in the state of California. This was upheld in a Supreme Court decision, and it is unlikely we will get this back. In addition, some of the most productive and famous mines have been shut down due to environmental reasons, such as the Harvard mine in Jamestown. Where we're detecting, we are finding several types of gold, rounded off placer nuggets, mostly with at least some quartz in them, rough quartz with at least some crystalline gold in them, and some crystallized gold. Some of these pieces are from throwout piles by the miners who missed them. Others have broken off from quartz outcrops, found their way down the hill, so this is why we are out there with metal detectors. We're severely limited on options, and with the way the gold is distributed on this claim, a lot of this is thrown out. They didn't find gold in it, they didn't think there were gold in these pieces, or their equipment missed it. They tossed it down the hill, and we're here to pick it back up. That is why it's here in the way that it's here, and this is also why metal detecting in areas like this is so incredibly effective, because you can work acres of ground and find maybe one piece of gold. Now, if you were to go and take that material and try to run it through your sluice box, chances of you finding substantial pieces of gold are not so great, but going over it with a detector and combing the hillside gives you a lot of opportunity. In addition to that, it will open up patches of nuggets that you may not have known were there. So as you start finding more and more gold, you can start piecing together the puzzle of why these pieces are on this side of the hill or this side of the drainage, but not the other. And that takes time. But fortunately, we have a lot of people, and with a lot of people, collectively, a lot of time, and we're hoping that we're going to dig a bunch of gold.
Welcome to Garrett Gold Challenge 2, sponsored by Axiom Light.
Nice.
Got a lot of familiar faces here, got some fresh faces we haven't seen. I think we've covered, at least 3 countries? Canada, Australia, United States. A lot of different states here. We'll let some of you guys do a shout out here in a bit. But kind of like last year, we got a big chunk of beautiful mountain here. The hosts that own this place have been kind enough to let us get after it and search with our detectors today. And it's who can find the most gold? Who can find the best gold? Last time we kind of had a challenge of which was best, the most, or the biggest, or the best. So we got a couple different options this year, 2 different winners, if you will. All for pride, all for bragging rights. So we're going to go at it hard. The weather's cooler, the clouds have come in, it's beautiful. You gotta love this. And this year for our celebrity judges, we've got a couple Australians, Warren and Colleen. Good day, mate.
That's good. Judges are open to cash.
You take American money or Australian money?
I will take anything.
Have you gotten used to standing upside down?
Yeah. I said it was the wrong way around.
We'll let Bryan say a couple things in a minute about the rules of the game and all this here, but we've got a pretty good amount of terrain to cover. We're going to do about 4 o'clock or so for the weigh-ins for whatever you found. So we'll gather up here near the tent if it's still here, if the wind hadn't got it. And let our Aussie buddies decide who the winners are.
That'd be a marquee, wouldn't it? A marquee.
Marquee.
Yeah, it's a marquee.
So Brian, anything you want to say about the terrain or what's going on here?
Yeah, man. So I think most people know, watch out for poison oak and rattlesnakes. Hopefully, you don't run into any rattlesnakes except you, Garrett.
I'd love to see one.
Yeah, make sure if you do, we get a good TikTok or reel out of
I
it.
found a big snake for him yesterday, but he couldn't get there quick enough to catch it.
Yeah. Poison oak's out, so Dan, watch your legs. You guys know what it looks like. It's that oily, dark shit out here everywhere. Be careful if you're going up and down anything steep. Just no broken bones, nobody get hurt. Whatever you found yesterday doesn't count. Sorry, Nico, I know you got a banger.
There was some nice gold found by a few people.
Yeah. Great gold already. As far as the gold goes, if you find any pieces, any individual pieces that are over 2 ounces,
Break them in half.
please bring them to us before you leave, and then everybody, 2 ounces total for the weekend. If you find 5 ounces, pick your favorite 2 out and give the rest back, please.
Nice.
Outside of that, enjoy, have a blast.
Can we buy you out on the pieces?
Yes. Yeah. If you guys find over 2 ounces and you want to buy us out, just let me know.
10% a spot. All right.
That's all I was gonna say, but
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
well, thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Chase, for everything you've done up here and a little bit helping with.
Well, you guys put a lot of work in advance getting this ready for us, so we appreciate it.
If it wasn't for Dylan, we never even would have done the first one. So shout out B King's Outdoors too. I mean, seriously. And thank you guys all for coming back and doing this again.
Yeah, it's
It's fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Cool. And thank you guys. Thanks, Garrett.
Yeah, thank you, Garrett.
Thanks, Garrett.
All right, that's all I got, man.
I'd love to start my video with you guys all in the background, if you're okay with that.
Let's do it.
Right, get in there. You gotta be in here too.
Get in there. Drop your starter's gun. Has someone got a gun we can shoot?
Hello.
Start.
Well, I'm sure Chick's got a gun.
See you in there.
You're in America. We're all.
Yeah, there was good. Am I offending right now?
Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd, Danner Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am here in the California Motherlode, detecting for gold. We are at the Garrett Gold Nugget Challenge today, and we are finding great big nuggets of gold in the California Motherlode. We've got a huge crew with us, many of which you'll probably recognize. And of course, the great gold country of California is awaiting us. Are we gonna find some gold today, guys? Yeah! Are we gonna have some fun? Yeah! Let's do this. I hope you all enjoy.
That was so good.
Have you done that before?
That's that, Travis. Hey, we're gonna get it today.
Yeah, 2 hats means double the luck.
Yeah.
He's ready for it.
I'll come right back.
That was perfect.
Sergeant, can you get that there? Yeah, that's how I'm getting it. Yeah. Somebody's got to win it, right?
All right, now we're locked in for 2 days, so you better get hyped up.
Yeah. It was originally bought by and patented by the. No, it's all good. I love it out here.
Juniper,
so
gold,
fun.
and silver mining.
Honestly, when it comes to this stuff, I really don't care about even finding one single
You're just
piece.
happy to be here.
I just love having fun. That's
Cool.
step.
I got the against you.
Yeah,
So what's the plan today, Nico?
Plan today is to get Katie on her first quartz gold specimen. She has not found one yet. She's only found rounded off plaster pieces. So we're in one of the best places for her to find it. So
No, I got it without irons. Thank you very much.
I think every piece here has a little quartz on it, just about. All right.
right, day one. The Garrett second annual gold challenge. Right out of that hole. Check that thing out. I haven't even had a chance to wash it off yet. You see all that? That's gotta be, I don't know. There's a bunch of quartz in there. That might be close to a ½ ounce. I have no idea. But that is a freaking killer start. Garrett Axiom. If you want to find gold. Wow. I'm gonna clean it up and get a little better shot of it. Really freaking rough. Oh my god. Holy crap. A lot of clay. Wow. You see that? Freaking incredible. Gonna clean this off. I tried cleaning it off with my mouth, but that clay is pretty rough. Wow, my camelback's deflated. Holy shit. Yeah, baby. Oh, man. California gold right there. And quartz. A freaking beauty. Absolute beauty. Hey babe, you want to see something neat? You want to see my nugget? Isn't that freaking badass? So we are gonna weigh this bad boy. I think it's ½ ounce. What do you think it is, babe?
7 grams.
7?
7.
It is kind of crusty. Let's see. I have to move the truck or it's not gonna tear. There we go. No. Over an ounce.
That's crazy. We win.
All right, let's walk and talk. Hey, Dave, get over here.
¿Qué pasa?
Put your hand out. I want you to say a number. The second it hits your hand.
7 grams.
7 grams.
A lot fucking bigger than 7. That's a fucking monster, dude. Look at this. It's laying everywhere.
Fabulous.
I told you. You get my message last night or not?
No.
I sent you a text message.
Oh,
See the gold in your rocks?
Yeah.
This
I got
is
a
the kind of
text
rock
saying-
you're gonna find.
should I bring snacks or something like that? That wasn't
No, that wasn't me.
Some random number.
I said it was good to see you.
Oh.
I don't do drama and gossip. I'm unblocking you from Facebook. And let's just fucking
Dave, I'm blocking from Facebook.
let's chill.
Hugs!
So, and by the way, I'm Dave.
Katie.
I'm the asshole of the group. So.
Hey.
Wait, I thought you meant Nico though.
Don't take that title
Out of the wash.
I earned it.
That's fucking nice.
I'm the asshole.
That's a good piece, dude. No, no one's an asshole. We're all assholes and we're all fucking crazy.
That's why we're
road.
digging around in the dirt looking for chunks of
That's
metal.
what we're doing.
Every January 1, I declare myself the asshole of the year, so I don't have to worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
Get it over with.
All right, guys, just keep going.
Yeah.
Good
And
job,
take a
man.
break, thanks.
That's the best one of the day. Was that in the
There we go.
wash or?
It was right on the side of the road. Yeah, in a wash.
It's everywhere, man. Have fun. Go for it.
Thanks, Dave. See ya. All right. You're gonna guess
Oh,
the second it hits your hand. What do you
what am I
think it weighs?
guessing? Oh, wait.
The number of grams. Ready?
Oh, 30.
Who's better than us?
Just under an ounce. Oh, maybe just over an ounce. You get that down there? Nicely done.
34.65. It'll clean it up down to 34.
Your braces?
Real.
Oh, nice.
Nah. Oh my goodness.
Banger.
That's sweet.
I couldn't believe it.
Where is this one coming from?
It's everywhere.
Right down in there?
This is the fourth time I've detected here.
Right.
And I found like a couple flakes that like the gold bug 2 might
Right.
barely hear at like an inch.
That's
the first actual piece I've gotten
is
here.
nice.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's a sweet piece. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's got so much character to it.
Yeah.
I put that in a case.
It slams, man. Good find.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks for putting this together, man.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Hey,
Good
nice
job.
to meet you, Nico.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Nico. Good job on the nuggie. The
Yeah,
specie.
thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely crystallized. You can see little triangle shapes on there.
Yeah, it's funny. We have a lot of really nice crystallized hard rock stuff.
That's wild.
Some of these watches.
That's awesome. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that shine like it is crystallized.
Some triangle shapes.
Yeah.
Someone else found one too, right?
Someone, yes.
Well, I think this is the 5th one.
The 5th one? I heard. Oh yeah, I heard 2 people yell at it 2 different times.
Oh man,
We found one. Yeah.
I better get.
How big were the other ones?
That's the biggest one.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, but
By a long shot.
yeah. So after finding that ounce there, Katie all of a sudden wants to get out of her car and go metal detect some more.
I was out of the car when you found it. We were all taking a break.
She says a lot of things she doesn't mean.
Nico talks a lot of shit. Everyone should know that.
That's true.
All right. You got your pick?
Yeah, I'm set. I'm ready.
Here with Bryan Thomas.
What's up?
I found the world's most difficult clay to dig in. Loud target. If it was just the clay, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. All right, so with Brian's help, we identified contact zone. What? Oh, is this? That was the other piece. What the heck happened?
Right here. There you go.
Yesterday, I dug a nice over 1 ounce nugget. And Katie's gonna hate me. There might be another one in there.